Study the information given below and answer the questions based on it. Now, what is the information? 7 persons A, C, H, J, N, O, and V are arranged in terms of decreasing heights values but with random weights. So there are 7 persons, names are given here, A, C, H, J, N, O, V. They are arranged in terms of decreasing height values, right? Decreasing height values, but with random weights. So weights are random, but heights are in decreasing order, descending order. So 7 persons basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7 positions. Right. Now look at this. The height of C is 164 centimeter. Fine, height of C is 164. But is it of any immediate use? No. Which position will C take is not known to us. So that is of no use immediately, but we know that height of C is 164. Next point. The height of J, 161 centimeter, is exactly in the middle. Now this is an interesting point, that the height of J is 161 centimeter and is exactly in the middle. Exactly in the middle. So clearly J should be in the 4th position. 3 positions on the left, 3 positions on the right. J should come in the middle position. And what is the height? 161. I think for the sake of simplicity, what I would do is put the names of the persons on the dashes. Let's take the heights below and the weights above. Right? So height of J is 161 and is exactly in the middle. Remember, heights are in decreasing order. Heights are in descending order. In descending order. Right? So we will now be very clear that C, whose height is 164, is more than 161, right? So C should come in when one of these 3 positions. You getting it? If J is 161 centimeters high, tall, C, who is 164 centimeters, should come before J in this order, right? Keep that in mind. The lowest weight is 55 kg. Now see, lowest weight is 55 does not mean that you'll write 55 kg here. This is wrong, or this could be wrong. Remember, weights are random. Weights have been assigned randomly. Lowest height does not mean that the weight is lowest. You're able to follow. So all those who have put 55 here in the last position should be careful. Lowest weight is 55 does not mean that the person is in the last position. That person could be the one with the highest height, the tallest height. Okay. So be careful. Don't be in a hurry. All the weights are in multiples of 5 kg. Now this also is an important point. All the weights are in multiples of 5 kg. You can already see that this weight is 55 kg, right? All the weights are multiples of 5. So 55, 60, 65, 70 and so on. Okay. Now read the next point. O is not the shortest, but its weight is highest. O is not the shortest. O is not the shortest. Means what? O cannot come in this position. See, this is the shortest position, right? This is the tallest guy, shortest guy. O cannot come in this position because O is not the shortest. But its weight is highest. The weight is highest, right? The weight of O is highest. Okay. Now what is the highest weight is also not known to us. The heaviest weight is not known to us. Lowest is 55 kg. Lowest is 55. Heaviest could be anything. 100, 150, 200. You never know. Next, H is shorter than only 2 persons. Now these points are important. H is shorter than only 2 persons. Understand? H is shorter than only 2 persons, which means H has to come in this position. You see, you have arranged the persons in decreasing order of their heights, right? So if you put H in this position, H will be shorter than number 1 and number 2. These are the only 2 persons whom H is shorter than. Otherwise, H is taller than all the other persons. You getting it? H is shorter than only 2 persons means what? H is third tallest. These statements have been explained very clearly in our TalentSprint videos. You can refer to those videos if you want. H is shorter than only 2 persons. H is shorter than only 2 persons means H is the third tallest person. So when H comes in the third position. These are the 2 persons who are taller than H. Or H, we can say, is shorter than these 2 persons. Only these 2 persons, right? H is taller than the remaining persons. H is shorter than only these 2 persons. So we can fix H in this position now. N's weight is 65 kg. N's weight is 65 kg. Now where is N is not known to us, so just leave it. The lowest height is 157 centimeter. The lowest height is 157 centimeter. Lowest height is 157. Lowest you know is this position, right? Lowest in terms of height is this. So this should be 150 centimeter. The person with 80 kg weight is the tallest. The person with 80 kg weight is the tallest. Who is going to be the tallest person? The one who comes in this position. And that person has got 80 kg's weight. Remember, the weights are on top, heights are at the bottom, names of the person are in the middle. So the person with 80 kg weight is tallest. So the tallest person will be 80 kgs heavy. C is shorter than only 1 person. Now this is also an important point. C is shorter than only 1 person. C is shorter than only 1 person. Means what? C is shorter than only 1 person. See, like in the previous point, we had understood that H is shorter than only 2 persons. So H came in this position. C is shorter than only 1 person means C is shorter than only 1 person. C is second tallest. So C has to come here. Now it becomes, right, C is shorter than only this person. This is the tallest person. C is the second tallest. C is shorter than only one person, means C is second tallest. C is shorter than only this person, the one who comes here. C is not shorter than anybody else. C is shorter than only this person. So these are the important points, right? H is shorter than only two persons. C is shorter than only one person. So now it's fixed. I think in the first statement he said the height of C is 164. Height of C is 164, right? So I can say this is 164. Height of C is 164. Okay. Next point. V's weight is 70 kg, which is 5 kg less than H. V's weight is 70 kg. Now where is V is not known to us, but V's weight is 70 kg, which is 5 kg less than H. So can I say H's weight is 75? See, 70 is 5 less than 75. V's weight is 70, which is 5 less than H. So H should be 75 kgs. So I can now put that H is 75 kgs. You getting it? So indirectly we have been given the weight of H. N is longer than both persons who have highest weight and V. See, now understand, like in the previous points, we have understood H is shorter than only two persons. C is shorter than only one person. Now he says N is longer. Longer basically means taller. Longer is not the term to be used. Taller. N is taller than both persons who have highest weight and V. So basically N is taller than both the persons who have highest weight and V. N is taller than two persons, the one who has got highest weight and V. Right? N is taller than both the persons who have highest weight and V. So can we say N comes in this position? Because N has to be taller than two persons. See, this is the shortest person, second shortest person. So N has to come here because N is taller than both these persons. N is taller than both these persons. Yes or no? Yes or no? See, if you otherwise if you are confused, let me just clear N from here. Understand, where can N come? We know that N is taller than two persons. N is taller than two persons, at least two persons. So definitely N cannot come in the shortest position or second shortest position. N should come here or here. These are the two positions available for N. But can you take N in this place? No, because one of the earlier statements said that N's weight is 65 kg. We know that the person who comes here will be 80 kgs. 80 kgs heavy. So N cannot come here. So the only possibility is N has to come here. Why can't N come in these two positions? Because N is taller than two persons. The one who has got heaviest weight and V. So N cannot come in first and second position from the shortest side. And yes, N is 65 kg. So put 65 here. Okay. Now, yeah, N is taller than two persons. So clearly one of these two persons is V and the other person is the heaviest person. J does not have lowest weight. J does not have lowest weight. So what is the lowest weight? 55 kg. J does not have lowest weight. So lowest weight, meaning 55 cannot come here. 55 cannot come for this position because J does not have lowest weight. Next point, there is a difference of 9 centimeter between the person highest in height and the person highest in weight. Now the person highest in height is this. The person highest in weight is not known to us. So basically in the first reading of all the statements, we have got so much of data. Now let's do the remaining part. So what we'll do, read the statements once again very quickly. The height of C is 164. Yes, height of C is 164. Height of J is 161 and he's exactly in the middle. Yes. The lowest weight is 55 kg. The lowest weight is 55 kg. The lowest weight is 55. Achha, who are the persons left out by the way? A, C, H, J, N. C, H, J, N are fixed. A, O and V are left out. A, O and V are left out, right? Lowest weight is 55 kg. Lowest weight is 55 kg. Where will the lowest weight come? Now clearly the lowest weight will either come for yeah, it can come here or it can come here or here. There are three possibilities. So we'll see what can be done. All the weights are in multiples of 5, which is fine. O is not the shortest, but its weight is highest. Okay, one important point to be noted here is, see, there are 7 persons. I think this point is useful. The lowest weight is 55 kg. There are 7 persons. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6 and P7. Try and understand. He says, let's assume these are the persons in the order of their weights. Right? Ascending order of their weights. So lowest weight is 55. Lowest weight is 55. Lowest weight is 55 kgs. Right? Lowest weight is 55 kgs. Right? Now, if you understand, all the weights are multiples of 5. One more point which is given to us was all the weights are multiples of 5. So lowest is 55. If I assume that P1 to P7 are in the ascending order of their weights, this should be at least 60. Next multiple of 5, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Understand, even if we take consecutive multiples of 5, starting from 55. What will be the order? 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Which means the person who has got highest weight should have at least 85 kgs of weight. Should have at least 85 kgs of weight. I know that O is the heaviest in terms of weight. O is not the shortest, but its weight is high. Its weight is highest. O's weight is highest, which means O should at least be 85 kgs. See, O can be 90, it can be 100, but minimum 85. Even if I take consecutive multiples of 5, I'm getting that the minimum highest weight should be 85. It can be 90, 100, whatever. It can be 150, it can be 200, but minimum it should be 85, because heaviest person will be at least 85 kgs according to this sequence, if I take all the consecutive multiples of 5. And who is the heaviest person, by the way? Heaviest person is O. The weight is highest, right? Heaviest person is O. Now see, can O come in this position? No. Why? Because this is only 80 kgs. I know that O should be at least 85. Can O come in this position? No. This position is not for O. So O has to come here. Out of the two positions, out of the three positions, if two are ruled out, then definitely O has to come here, right? So O is also done. Now, A and V. Understand, in one of the earlier points, we discussed that N is taller than the ones who have got highest weight and V. Highest weight and V. N should be taller than V. And since we are putting the heights in descending order, V has to come here. There is no other choice. There is no other choice, right? So V comes there. And then A comes here in the first position. So done. We have arranged the persons in terms of the descending order of their heights. A, C, H, J, and O, V. In terms of weights, we also know that the lowest weight is 55 kg. So V will be 55 kgs high. V will be 55 kgs heavy. If V is 55, see, the other hidden information is we know that all the weights are multiples of 5. All the weights are multiples of 5. So if this is, we cannot say anything about weights. 55, 65, 75, 80. O should be at least 85, minimum 85, right? That we know. We cannot say anything about the weights of C and J, right? Anything given about the weights of C and J? Oh, sorry, I cannot put 55 here. I'm sorry, we cannot put 55 here because weights are random. I'm sorry about that. I thought minimum weight should be at the end, right? No, minimum weight can come anywhere. Sorry about that. Weights are at random, right? Weights are at random. V's weight is 70 kg. V's weight is actually 70 kg. And H's weight is 75 kg. That we have already done. N is taller than V and heaviest person is done. J does not have lowest weight. J does not have lowest weight. So if J does not have lowest weight, 55 cannot come here. 55 can come here or can come here. Can come for C or can come for O. Right? I think the last point is still confusing, right? He says there is a difference of 9 centimeter between the person highest in height. Who is the person highest in height? A. And the person highest in weight. Who's the person highest in weight? O. So basically the point is between A and O, the difference is 9 centimeters. But I neither know the height of A and nor the height of O. So I think this statement is useless. This statement cannot be used. Let me highlight. This last statement is of no use because he says the difference between person highest in height and the person highest in weight is 9 centimeter. I know that the person highest in height is A. The person highest in weight is O. How did I decide the person highest in weight is O? Yeah, he has given here, right? O is highest in weight. So the person highest in weight is O. So the height difference should be 9. But for me to fix their heights, I should know at least one of the heights, right? Both the heights are not known to us. So nothing can be done about it. Yeah? Okay, I think C should be 55 kgs. One more important point is C should be 55 kgs. Because O is heaviest, right? O is heaviest person. So 55 cannot come here. 55 is the least weight. 55 does not come for J. So 55 has to come for C. Yeah? 55 has to come for C. So 55, 60, 65, 75, 80. Yeah, we cannot talk about the height of, we cannot talk about the weight of J. Weight of J can be 85, weight of O can be 90, So these two cannot be determined. I think this cannot be determined, this cannot be determined, and all the heights also cannot be determined. Anyway, let's try and answer the questions. With whatever filling we have done here, let's answer the questions. What is the possible height of person H? What is the possible height of person H? See, H is between 161 and 164. H is between 161 and 164. And this is in the sequence, right? So H can be 162 or 163. It cannot be 160. It cannot be 159 also, right? It should be between 161 and 164. So 162 is possible. 163 is also possible. So either B or C. Either B or C meaning either 2 or 3. Either option 2 or option 3. 4 should be the answer. Right? Let's go to the next question. Let's see if you are able to answer the questions. Let's not worry about the missing values, right? Try and answer the questions. Next question. Who among the following is third shortest? Third shortest. Who's the third shortest? N. See, shortest, second shortest, third shortest. Be careful. Don't say that the third shortest person is H. We are going from tallest to shortest, right? So shortest is V, second shortest is O, third shortest is N. So third shortest person is N. What's the last question? Which among the following has second highest weight? Second highest weight. Do we know who is second highest weight? Second highest weight. Second highest weight. Is any information given about second highest? How do we decide second highest? Second highest. Highest weight or highest height? 1 second, sorry. Which among the following has second highest weight? Second highest weight. Second highest weight. How do we know? Highest weight is C, right? C has got the highest weight. That's what we know. Sorry, highest weight is O. Highest weight is O. 50. Should it be J or A? Which among the following has second highest weight? What do you guys think? Who has got the second highest weight? Second highest weight. I think there's some confusion here. Second highest weight. Let me eliminate the answer options. I mean, let's see what can be possible. These are the persons, right? These are the 7 persons. So who has got the second highest weight? Second highest weight. C. C is the lightest, 55. So C cannot be the answer. N also cannot be the answer. See, all these are lesser than 80, right? We know that O is highest. O is highest. So definitely O is more than 80. This is O is greater than 80. In fact, O is at least 85, minimum 85, greater than or equal to 85, right? We have understood. O is greater than or equal to 85. Minimum 85, it can be more than 85 also. So the point is, if O is minimum 80 or 85 and A is 80, CHN cannot be the answers. CHN cannot be the answers. And V also cannot be the answer. So C, H, N, V are ruled out. O is also ruled out because O is highest. We want the second highest. Second highest can be A, can be J also, right? Yeah, because yeah. See, there is a possibility that J has 85 kgs of weight and O has 90 kgs of weight. In that case, J becomes second highest. Yes or no? Or is there any statement which eliminates J? It should be between A and J. Answer should be between A and J, right? Which among the following has second highest weight? A or J? It cannot be C or N. I think A or J. It is either A or J. We cannot conclude that it is A. Yes or no? See, understand what we have taken here. See, nowhere in the question he has mentioned that they have got all the consecutive multiples of 5. He just said that all the weights are multiples of 5. So, in a scenario, in a different situation, let me use a different color to explain that. In a situation, I can say that O's weight is 90 kgs. J's weight is, let's say, 85 kgs. In that case, what happens? J becomes second highest because A is 80, J is 85 and O is 90. O is still the heaviest person, but second heaviest is J and not A. Right? The other possibility could be, let me take a different color. The other possibility can be as follows, that O is, let's say, 85 only and A is 80 anyway. J is somewhere in between. J is, let's say, 60. 60 is not used, right? J is 60. In that case, the second highest person in terms of weight will be A. It depends on the value of J. J can be 85, J can be 60. Both are possible. If J is 85 and O becomes 90, then J becomes the second heaviest. But if J is 60, which is between 55 and 65 here, then A becomes the second heaviest. So we cannot determine in my view. Right? It can be A or J. It can be A or J. Remember, it's not fixed that A is 85 kgs. Don't jump to a conclusion that O's weight is 85 kgs. Is it given anywhere that heaviest weight is 85? No. Nowhere, right? If O's weight is fixed, then I can very easily decide that A is the second highest person. Yeah, is there given anywhere 85 kgs, 85 kgs? No. Lowest is 55, all the weights are multiples of 5. O is heaviest, N is 65, fine. The person with 80 kg weight is the tallest, fine. V is 70, fine. H is 75, that also fine. Yeah, J does not have lowest weight. I think answer cannot be determined. It should be A or J, right? A or J. You getting it? A or J. So I would mark answer as none of them. Option 5, none of this. You understand the point? Cannot be determined. Answer cannot be determined. Right? The confusion is between A, J, O, or it could be J, A, O. See, remember, we know that A is 80 kgs, which is fine. A is 80 kgs. J can be, let's say, 90, O can be 100, possible. In that case, J becomes second highest. Or we can say J has got 65 and A has got 80 and O has got anything more than 85, greater than or equal to 85. In that case, A becomes second highest in terms of weight. So second highest in terms of weight cannot be determined. It should be A or J. Option 5.